What it is, what's good, what's up? Your girl QuaeSlayz, and I'm back at it again, y'all, with another video. Today I'm just doing a vlog out with my sister, my little cousins, and my mom. And we went to the grocery store. Went to Five and Below so I could get a tripod, which I'm currently using. And looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. But yeah, we just chilling for today. Nothing too major. Nothing too exciting. Just thought I'd vlog since I wasn't doing anything else. And I just needed to put some more content on my YouTube anyway. But today really won't be a busy day. I think I'll start vlogging more once I get, after I get a schedule going. Like, I'm gonna try my first week out starting this Monday. After I get a steady schedule going, I'm gonna start doing vlogs throughout the week. I can't really say what day, what time yet, because excuse me, I haven't figured that out yet. But y'all, I'm not tired. I don't know, maybe I need a nap. But anywho, as far as like vlogs go, like I was saying, I'll definitely have all vlogs out by Saturday. We'll post it by Saturday. If it's not before Saturday, it'll be on Saturday as far as vlogs go. So yeah, that's what I decided to do, start doing more vlogs, and get some more content out. Like I said, I have 2 videos that I need to record for you guys. I had got a comment on the How to Boss Up Your Life Part 1 video, and the comment basically was asking, how do you cut people off who mean you know well, or who mean you know good, you know? And I'm gonna touch base on that a lot more in my my part 2 of the How to Boss Up Your Life, because I'm going to be filming it. I'll probably film it tonight actually, but I'm gonna do that. But I just want to kind of go over that, like, y'all, don't be the one to easily get caught up with being a good person and having a good heart, because having a good heart and a big heart leads you into a rabbit hole. Like, you will put yourself in positions because of your heart that's going to affect you in a negative way in the long run. And what I mean when I say that, I'm going to give you an example. So, for instance, when it comes to friends, everybody has a certain crowd of people that they hang with, you know? And we all have our solids. We all have the ones who are not solid. We have the ones who are needy. And a couple of my old friends were the needy ones, and they would, you know, they got comfortable with asking me for money. So I had to kindly shut them down. Like, no, this is not that. If I'm giving money to anybody, it's because I choose to do so. It's not because that person is making me do anything. Anything that I give people, I don't expect in return, because people, when you respect something in return from people, they don't give it back. So I just go with the flow. Most of the time, if I'm giving something, it's because it's on my heart. Mama was just talking about how I had a comment talking about, you know, what to do, like how to properly cut people off who mean you know well. And I said I was going to be discussing that in my part 2 as far as the How to Boss Up Your Life video. But I just wanted to touch base on that a little, share opinion as far as that.
My opinion as far as cutting people off?
Yeah, that mean you know well.
Well, my thing with that is, you got to know what works for you, and you got to take the title off, because people will hold the relationship status over your head to try to justify the treatment in the relationship, and that's not okay. It's not okay if it's your mama, your daddy, your best friend, your boyfriend, your husband, your wife. It doesn't matter. We all should have a certain level of respect for one another, but we got to also teach people how to treat us. So that's a big thing. So you got to know what makes you feel disrespected. Not be angry about it, because when you get angry about it, it's your own fault, because you've allowed the disrespect for so long and you just don't know how to stop it. So instead of us getting angry or emotional about it, stop it. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You got to know what works for you, because at the end of the day, those people are going to do what works best for them. And if they don't, that's not your business, because number one, God gives us all free will. So it's a choice to do the things that we do. It's a choice for us to say that we're going to keep dealing with a person and their behavior and their verbal or manipulative abuse to us. So it's just all about knowing what works for us and not getting caught up in looking for answers outside of ourselves. We need to go within ourselves to look for the answers, because we got them and we know how we feel. Some of us just don't want to accept it, and we feel like we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Speaking up for yourself, saying, hey, I'm not going to be able to do that, that's okay. If a person can't respect that, that's their problem. That's not your problem, because they can't respect what you're not going to allow.
And again, that goes with also setting boundaries with people. You have to set boundaries with people. If you do not set boundaries with people, people are not going to respect you as a person. They're going to continue to run over you, but they're going to feel like they can do what they want and they're entitled to whatever their needs are that benefits them based off of you. And that big heart of yours to get you in trouble with that and leave you feeling crappy and dumpy while that person's just living their best life.
There's
you
a
can't
lot
allow
of
people to benefit off you like that, especially when it's costing you your peace of mind and your happiness. It's not a good situation.
A lot of people have missed out on their blessings, because if you think about it, it's like this. God deals with each one of us individually as well as collectively. And with that being said, when you close your eyes and you are gone, you better make sure you've done what you needed to do, not off the assumption of your heart. There are a lot of good people with good hearts that I know are in their grave, and they didn't get to accomplish anything because they allowed their heart and their emotions to do what other people wanted from them. You can't give people love if they don't know how to love themselves. And then you're not really loving yourself, because you're going against what you truly want to do to pacify somebody else's feelings. That's kind of narcissistic. Very narcissistic. Seriously. So no. It's time for that to stop.
It's all about, just being able to balance again and categorize certain people in a certain part of your life. And everybody's not going to make it. Everybody's not going to be able to eat off the same table as you. That's also important to remember, and that includes family. So
true. You be trying to let everybody eat off of you. You look up, you won't have nothing to eat
at all,
and they be
sitting there starving,
and you starving and you hungry, and then they'll be looking at you again,
eating good. Like, dang, why you ain't eating good?
And that food,
then that's the same person who eating good, who you help eat good, who not helping you eat good.
And when I'm talking about eating good, I'm talking about that mental food. I'm not talking about no food that you can go out here and buy from Walmart, Target, Price Chopper, from your local grocery store. I'm talking about that spiritual food. I'm talking about the food for your soul, the food for your mind, that type of food. And when I say you feed people, you're feeding people all the good stuff that you done sat here and done built up, and then you're drained. You're letting people withdraw and take all these withdrawals, and you don't have nobody to deposit nothing inside of you. So that leaves you empty, broken, and drained. And then you still try to, because I've even heard people say, well, God say we supposed to give. Yeah, God did say we supposed to give, but you got to use common sense as well. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, how can you keep giving? You're taking away from your household when you have it to give. And every time we give to people, it's not only money. You can give people a lot of different resources. It's about what the person wants. But we give people, different pieces of us, and then they expect it from us, and we keep giving it. So a lot of the time it's just our fault. But we need to practice on that food for the soul, that food for your mind, a mental food, spiritual food. Those type of things are important. You can have a relationship with God all by yourself. You don't need the pastor. I'm not saying it's not good to have a pastor, but I'm saying it shouldn't take pastor for you to have no relationship with God.
That's real.
You gotta have that for yourself. I've been to church and everything else, but at the same time, I'm not about to go by what this pastor is saying. I hear him, but I'm looking at the fruits of his labor. All I see is this pastor up here preaching, and I need to see the fruits of your labor.
And then
That's it.
We also have to realize, y'all, like, the church and the words that you receive from the church, that's just to create your foundation for your life.
Yeah.
It's not for you to go off literally and do exactly what they're telling you to do in the way that they're doing, because what works for other people may not work for you.
Right. You gotta.
So you have to be able to distinguish what information to take from the passage that they're giving you and the lesson that you're learning. Like, what's the lesson that you're learning out of that? You have to be able to decipher between it and know what information to take and what information to not take. Because if you take all of it and try to apply it to your life, what worked for that pastor may not work for you. So you have to, and that's another thing when it comes to balance, learning how to balance your life. Like, you have to find what works best for you. Like, okay, the pastor tells you, oh yeah, this is how I learned how to stop my bad habits. And one of the ways that they stopped their bad habits was running 2 miles. You may not want to run 2 miles to stop your bad habit. So, okay, the pastor did that to stop his bad habit. So what am I going to do to stop mine? Okay, so what was the big overall message he was trying to say? There's ways for you to stop your bad habits. Okay, he just told me how he stopped his. Let me try something. How about just going out for a drive with some music, a late night drive to clear your mind? That's the way to stop a bad habit. You just gotta go off what works for you, not what works for other people.
Reading, writing.
Yeah, reading.
Tap into your gifts. What you like, what are you good at doing? Something positive that you're good at doing.
And that reverts back to my part 1 of how to boss up your life. Taking those negatives and turning them into positives. Using your gifts, because your gifts does make room for you. It's just, are you going to use them or are you just going to let them go to waste? So the choice is really up to y'all. I'm just out here dropping gems to y'all just so y'all can know what's out there, what to look out for, some things that you can try. Not saying, again, anything that I say is based off me and my experiences, or if I'm currently experiencing something, I'm trying to give you information and tips based off what I've went through or what I'm currently going through, so you may have a different idea of how to handle a situation, you know? And that's always important. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm big on that. And again, if it's any questions or any concerns y'all have, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. If you don't feel comfortable commenting on the comment section below, I'll go ahead and drop my email or a phone number for you guys to text and get in contact with me if you don't already have my personal information. So if you don't already have my personal information, I am going to drop my email along with a phone number for you guys to text to get in contact with me, to ask me certain things. If it's things that you want me to put out on the channel, I will, and talk about it, I'll do that. Or if it's just something personal that you want me to discuss with you, I'll do that as well. But utilize that comment section, y'all, because I do check my comments, like all of them. Whether they be good or bad, I'm checking everything, because I know there's probably somebody out there that needs some help with something and just maybe a little embarrassed or scared to reach out because they don't want others to see, you know, what they're talking about through a comment section on YouTube, and I can understand that. So again, that's why I'll be putting out an email and a phone number for you guys to reach me by. But if you have my personal information, utilize that too. But again, I want you guys to utilize that comment section, like, as much as you can, because the questions that you have, somebody else might have that same question, and they might see it in the comment section below, and they might see that I either answered it or I told you to contact me on a personal, on a personal note, and that'll help them, like, okay, well, I know they asked the same question I did. Hopefully she might talk about it in her channel, and that's probably more than likely what I do. Like, as long as you guys are okay with me doing it, like, I won't put y'all information out there to the world, of course, but I'll just say, I had a question from someone and we discussed woo, and this was the outcome, this was the tips I gave, or whatever. Like, whatever questions that I get on my channel, 9 times out of 10 I'm going to discuss it on another video, so just be on the lookout for that. And if I don't discuss it in another video, I'll be talking it somewhere on some type of platform, and you'll be able to get to that information. All you have to do is just contact me with the resources that I give you guys. So again, and that's for people who don't have my personal information, and if you do have my personal information, utilize that as well. But I want your first go-to to be that comment section. And if it's, like I said, if it's something personal, you don't want to talk about it, then feel free to text me or whatever. But I'm so ready for this snow to be like gone. I don't even like this type of weather, for real. Like, it'd be different if it was fall. Now, fall I can do. I love fall. What's your favorite season of the year? I think mine's is fall. Not just because I was born in that fall season, but I don't know. It's the whole sweater, legging vibe and drinking from coffee mug vibe that I get for real when I think about fall. So, and hot chocolate and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm a big fan of fall. Comment your favorite season in the comment section. But really, this was just an easy, simple vlog. I wasn't doing nothing too spectacular, as y'all can tell. I also just really wanted to try this tripod and see how it works, and I give it so far it's a 4 out of 5. I gotta watch the video, of course, and see how it is, but so far 4 out of 5. And after I watch the video, we'll see, and I'll probably give it a 5-star. But yeah, I am gonna go ahead and end this video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell and give it a ring so you can be notified when I drop my videos. And again, like I said, I'm doing dope content, all gas, no brakes, all 2021. So just be on the lookout. And yeah, I'm out.